By Emma Powerful. The attention of the global movement and noble family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been drawn to the laughable, disgraceful and unguarded statements credited to the inconsequential mushroom group called Northern Coalition Group, NCG, on the UN Working Group on Human Rights and Arbitrary Detention's recent opinion for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This ignoramus faceless Northern group shows their idiocy and absolute ignorance by attacking and warning United Nations on their order to release IPOB leader and prisoners of conscience Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and compensate him adequately for illegal abduction and extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria over a year ago. The statement credited to this Fulani group towards UN opinion betrays the Fulani mindset and how undemocratic and lawless the Fulani people are. It is not far from the truth that the Fulani government in Nigeria sponsored this faceless northern group to attack the UN decisions. They want to test the reactions of the international community. The world must understand that Fulani people are parasites in Nigeria who are bent on hijacking indigenous peoples' ancestral lands and resources in Nigeria, but IPOB won't allow them. They have hijacked strategic positions in Nigeria government, have deliberately and tactically weakened the Nigeria military while empowering the Fulani terrorists to take over Nigerian government structure and then seize the ancestral lands of all the indigenous people in the zoo called Nigeria. It is very obvious that the recent increase and boldness of attacks by these Fulani terrorists, especially in Abuja, will convince every doubting Thomas that these terrorists are state-sponsored and their agenda is to Islamize Nigeria and forcefully take over the federal government of Nigeria. The government in Nigeria is a bunch of Fulani cabals and agendas called presidency who have bankrupted Nigeria while importing and sponsoring terrorists to take over the Nigeria government. But their plans have failed and will continue to fail. If others will accept terrorist government in power, IPOB members and Biafrans will never succumb to their intimidations and they will regret why they indulged themselves in that act in the first place. The recent shameless statement from Fulani attacking the United Nations shows that they are demented and don't know that United Nations opinion is not the same as the Nigeria court orders they flout at will. Fulani government and her people think they can use terrorism and threat to get people succumb to their demand. They understand that threat and terrorism don't shake IPOB. Very soon Fulani government and her people will understand what they have done to themselves. Attacking United Nations opinion shows how clueless, uninformed and inconsequential they are. United Nations is the final arbiter in the world and Fulani backwardness, ranting and undemocratic nature cannot change the decision of UN. The time to bury Nigeria finally is fast approaching, that is why they are ranting against World Organization without minding the consequences. Moreso, the terror times of Fulanis in Nigeria is about to be extinguished and we shall see them no more in the nearest future. This faceless NCG group thinks that they have the temerity to challenge United Nations opinion on its core mandate in sanctioning tyrants and human rights abusers in the world. Fulani government thinks that the world are ignorant of what they are doing in Nigeria, creating different kinds of terror groups to terrorize and rampaging the public in the hope that everyone will succumb to their intimidating tactics and yield to their Fulanization agenda. How very pitiably wrong they are. They have indeed miscalculated this time around. When did faceless groups like NCG become Nigeria government spokespersons? For Nigeria government to have kept mute since the order from United Nations means they knew what they have entered into. They don't want to say anything that will go contrary to UN's decisions as a government. Instead, this motley of uninformed northern elements came out to publicize their ignorance and cluelessness to the world. They don't know what United Nations stands for in the Committee of Nations. Biafrans and other trapped nations in this contraption should go home and thank God Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama who is in heaven for giving them a group called IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Posterity will bear us witness the heavy price we paid in opening the eyes of the great nations trapped in this British Enterprises experiment called Nigeria. At Views Exclusive Rights, Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity, Secretary for IPOB, July 2022.